Oh, so you're a customer that said you didn't get your order? Read between the lines. Have you ever woke up and had a fraudulent, scamming, miserable customer say they never got their order? You turn on your app, and you're looking like, what's this email about? They didn't get their food, and you're trying to see what happened, like DoorDash, Instacart. Look at this email I got today. Hi, Pedro. One of your customers reported they didn't receive their Instacart order, blah, blah, blah. And then my girlfriend, this is her phone right here. That's my phone right there. That's her phone. She got a contract violation from another miserable customer at Wingstop saying they never received their order. This is going to continue to happen because people are desperate. Here's my first order I accepted today. Yeah, it is what it is. I took it. Let's hop into the Batmobile. Let's step into the office. Let's talk. Oh, and stay to the end. I have a very special, interesting information you guys might want to take advantage of. Watch to the end. Mr.BetonYou back at you. Now, in this video, I'm going to offer why it's going to happen increasingly now more than ever with contract violations, fraudulent, scammy, miserable customers, and what we can do to protect ourselves. Let's talk. Now, when you do this work long enough, you know, Madison does it very part-time. She's got like 400 lifetime deliveries. She does it when, not often, okay? I obviously do it more often. I got like 9,000 something. You do this long enough, you're going to get a contract violation on any app. A lying customer saying they didn't get their food when they did. I got it. Yes, I got this email. It doesn't even tell me. Instacart doesn't tell you what order, what date, no information. They just tell you, yeah, just make sure you're at the right place. Make sure you don't drop anything off, but BS. It is what it is. This is the second time it's happened on Instacart. I've had it happen 5 or 6 times on DoorDash in the last 3 years. When it happens, you kind of feel like, oh, this sucks. Like, you feel mad, or you want to get revenge and find out who did this. It's not worth your time and effort to really even do that. But there are some things you can do to protect yourself. This is going to continue to happen. It's not the end of the world, right? This isn't to scare you. But the reality of it is people are broke. And a lot of people that use DoorDash specifically are broke people. They just are. They just are. And they're desperate. And times are tough. And people will figure out loopholes and ways to get over and take advantage and get free food. The cost of everything is way high. So while most of the things that people are scamming aren't essential, okay, if you order in something on DoorDash, 99% of what you are ordering is not an essential thing. Because, listen, yeah, we got to eat and to nourish our body, but you don't need to order DoorDash to do that. You could go to the store, get groceries. Well, that's what the person did with Instacart. I think I know who it was, but I have no idea. All the customers yesterday tipped me, so there wasn't any, they all seemed cool. I had no issues. And I've thought about this. I did the right thing, right? We're going to offer solutions in a minute here, but when people get desperate, we're going to see an increase in this. We just are. People are desperate. Times are tough for you and I, but that means for everybody else as well, consumers. And they're going to take advantage of these loopholes. Would hope these companies had better systems in place, but they just don't. It's part of everything has a loophole. Everybody sees something they can take advantage of, and some people will take advantage of that. There are definitely a few things you can do to help yourself. Some people have body cams. I'm going to be making a video about a company called Display Ride. I'm going to be putting up a camera system in my car that uploads to the cloud. I'm going to talk about that in a later video. And then that company is also going to be looking into providing body cams for food delivery. We obviously have our phones. We should be taking pictures and things like that. Taking a picture like this, I did it on purpose today, is not good. There's no address there, right? In some places you drop off, it's hard to really get the full address unless you step back and get a street view, but even then, maybe the number's not good. Like, listen, do the things you can do. Don't take pictures like I just showed you, because there's no real proof that that's the person's house. If you need to combat it, and if, you know, because these companies can give out contract violations and all these things. The Instacart email came from the fraud department. Like, they could deactivate you. Like, they could deactivate me right now. I could try to get on an app, and a customer can say something, a merchant can say, and there's not much I can do. You know, in most parts of the country, there's no legislation that protects us for that. So we have to do what we can do as an independent contractor to protect yourself. Take the right pictures, communicate correctly. If something seems off in the DoorDash app, you could talk to support in the in-app chat if something didn't seem right. protect yourself and give the consumers, the miserable consumers. Most people are good, but there are some miserable people out here that will take advantage, like miserable. And that's also why we don't deliver to people that don't tip. If there doesn't appear to be a tip, or there's a really, really, really low tip, or they're giving you any issues, drop the order or don't even accept it at all. Those human beings are the ones that are going to give you trouble. It's just historically, protect yourself. Now, but even with those kind of things, there's sometimes there's not a lot we can do. It's an app. It's AI algorithm. These things are generated through the AI. A customer says they didn't get this, or they did get this, or there was an issue, or the AI is really the one handling that, right? That's how I look at it, right? It's an automated thing. That person went in their Instacart shopper app and they hit buttons, a couple of them. I didn't get my order. They did, okay? The only other logical explanation is the neighbor stole it. It's possible. And in that case, they still hit the buttons and the AI just said, okay. Pedro Santiago was the one that delivered that? Oh, no, he didn't. Let's just give him this. And then the email goes out, automatically generated, and that's it. You could call support and dispute it and things like that, right? You can do all those things, right? And maybe that might work, but maybe it might not. This is part of the job that we do. Protecting yourself is going to be key and important, but these things are going to happen. So for all my new people out there, while it's frustrating, you get that email, you get that contract violation. Madison's like, look what happened. I got this. And it's like, yeah, it sucks, right? You try to think back to the person and you want to get revenge. Not worth your time. Do the things you can do to protect yourself, but just keep it moving. Keep it moving. If you feel the need to reach out to support, submit video evidence, pictures, by all means, do that, right? That could help. But don't allow it to take all your energy. And when you give the miserable human beings your energy, you're giving them your energy, and they don't care. So it's on deaf ears. They literally could care less, clearly, because they just hit buttons like a miserable SOB, the same way the miserable people hit buttons to not tip you. Don't even worry about it. Keep it moving. Continue to service the better customers out there, because most people are good people. I would also add, when it comes to food delivery, historically, there are some restaurants you probably want to stay away from. Because historically, I bet, and you guys tell me some of the restaurants you've gotten your contract violations on where people said they never got their order, okay? It's going to be from fast food places. It's going to be from places like that. The higher end joints, probably not. I could be wrong, but at least in my marketplace, the 5 or 6 I've gotten, Wingstop a couple times, McDonald's, I think there was a Raising Cane's, fast food kind of places. I've never gotten one from like a sushi joint, a high-end steakhouse, a nicer upscale, a coffee place, a boutique place. Never, ever. It's always those fast food kind of joints. I don't know. You guys tell me why you think that is, but it's always those. So maybe you don't even, in your market, you have to figure out those kind of places, and maybe you just stay away. Maybe you don't even go because you understand, it is what it is. You just don't go to those kind of places. And DoorDash tells you the order. They tell you the merchant and like the date. So, as long, if you didn't go to, Madison didn't go to Wingstop 5 times that day, right? So she knows the order it was. She knows the order. She knows, maybe she can remember the neighborhood, the house. You make a mental note of that. And when you see orders in that area, that house specifically, you don't even ever accept them. That could help as well, I guess. So that's what we woke up to as a household today. I still went out and made some money. Madison does it like once every other week. She does some deliveries or, whatever. It's not a big deal, but it does suck because we're at the mercy of the consumer and the AI algorithm at times, right? People are getting deactivated. It's gonna happen, but do what you can do to protect yourself. Have some apps, call support, do what you can do. Cameras, body cams, correct type of pictures, not like the one I showed you before where it's just a bag on a ledge. There's no number there. There's no nothing to identify that that's the actual house. So even if you leave a picture, if it's not appropriate, the consumer might be able to still say, I didn't get my food. And then the support agent or whoever, or the AI might look at that and they can't even register that it matches the address in the app. And they can say, yeah, well, maybe he dropped it off at the wrong place. Maybe he took a fraudulent picture, right? And kept the food. Like, protect yourself. I got one last thing for you guys. So we have membership options on this channel. And if you made it this far to the end of the video, I appreciate y'all. Let me know in the comments below. we're going to be revamping that. I added a level tier. Some of you guys that are channel members, a few of you might be watching, you might have got an email saying that the memberships are back. You could renew it if you want to or not. Fantastic, appreciate that. I will be doing, I'm going to put out a community post separate, and I'm going to be sharing some more information with the channel members. If you want to become a member, I'm going to share with you what that kind of means. So there's going to be some exclusive videos for you guys. There's going to be some, I'm going to do some, if I get enough channel members, I'm going to do some lives, just like short little lives where we could like just chop it up, just the few of us or whatever. We had, I think, about 80 or 90 channel members a few months ago. So let's grow that number. But you guys are going to get exclusive things, and the top tier, which you're going to see as I share it soon. Maybe there's even in the description box, there might be a link if I can put it in. If not, you'll look for a community post in the next few days. The top tier is going to get one-on-one access to me. I know that might sound silly to some of you guys. What that means is, obviously, I'm very communicative with the community, email. Some people have my phone number. I make videos on a regular basis. We go live. People are welcome into that StreamYard. But what this means is, for all you people out there, especially if you're new, or maybe you're OG, whatever, if you want exclusive one-on-one conversations, video live stream chats, StreamYard, if you have questions about YouTube content creation, I'm working with a few people behind the scenes on that. If you have questions about anything, the gig apps, life, if you need a little bit of perspective, if you just want to chat and talk offline, that top tier channel membership is going to give you access to that. And I'm going to be it's going to be very personalized for you, whatever you want, whatever you need. And I'm going to continue. The reason I'm doing this is I'm going to continue to try to grow myself personally, help others in a unique, personalized way, but grow the channel in the direction of leadership, motivation, inspiration, and things like that. It could be gig related, it could be not gig related. And for people that think that that might be something that they want or need, I've had people that have helped me throughout my life in different journeys and different things that I was interested in and wanted to learn about. I've used other people that have helped me, and I want to offer that to you guys. I'm in a really good spot in my life right now. I'm not a perfect human being. Things happen, but I feel like I can offer a lot more to individuals on an individual basis versus just, you know, this is entertainment and it's fun and you're going to get information and relatability and all that kind of stuff. But I'm going to offer my time to people that want it. And if nobody wants it, that's cool. But if you want it, I could cater something individual for you. So look out for that. Check the description box if I put it in. If I haven't, look out for a community post. And it's going to be very interesting. I told you guys, like, I'm going to try some different things. And I'm not going to be afraid to fail. And I want to see who wants to go along on that ride with me. And I'm looking for other people that aren't afraid to fail, that might need a little motivation, a little nudge, a little perspective, a little connection outside of just like the YouTube stuff in the comment section and the lives that we do. And I think it could be a very interesting type of thing that we could do. And if you're willing to bet on yourself, and if you're willing to invest in yourself, I think I can help. Some of you guys don't understand that. Some of you might not. But for the ones that are ready to like level up and really take the next step, I can help you with that. I feel very confident in that. And I think I've shown that on YouTube and the way that we've done what we've done here, how I live my life with my family and my friends, and I'm in a good spot. And it's time for me to share that, and it's time for me to start doing things I really want to do and helping people in a more impactful way, and doing that through and with this community that we have on YouTube, and taking that to the next level into other places, and really start to level up and really start to bet on ourselves and really start to just go after what we're trying to go after in a very planned, measured way. I hope that makes sense. I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you like this video or others, check out this one here. Consider hitting subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments.